You're sitting in total safety, but your heart suddenly pounds as if you're in danger. Your breathing tightens, your palms go cold, your thoughts race in circles. Your body is getting ready to save your life, but there's nothing to save you from. This is anxiety, and right now your brain is sure you're one step from death, even though all around you there's just a room, a phone, and an ordinary day. Why does the brain set off an alarm where there's no emergency at all? The answer isn't that something is wrong with you. The answer is that a very ancient system is running inside you. It saved your ancestors for millions of years, and right now it just overdid it. Let's break down what's really happening in your brain when you feel anxious. Deep in the brain, there's a tiny region the size of an almond. Scientists named it exactly that, the amygdala. It's your personal fire alarm. Its only job is to spot a threat and scream first. It fires faster than you can even think. Its signal reaches your body in a fraction of a second, and only then does the slow, reasoning part of the brain find out what's going on. So your body gets scared before you understand why. That's why you flinch first, and only then see it was just a shadow. For survival, this is genius. If there's a predator in the bushes, there's no time to think. You have to run. Better to be scared 100 times for nothing than to be too late once. The one who froze and pondered left no descendants. The jumpy, cautious one survived and became your ancestor. You're the descendant of the most anxious ones. And it's written into you. The moment the alarm screams, hormones flood your blood. Adrenaline and cortisol, fuel for your rescue. Your heart beats faster to push blood to your muscles. Your breathing speeds up to grab more oxygen. Your pupils widen. The world turns sharper. Blood drains from your stomach to your arms and legs. That's why anxiety often leaves your palms cold and your stomach in knots. Your body shuts down everything extra and prepares you for one thing: run, fight, or freeze. These are three ancient rescue programs. Run, if you can escape the threat. Fight, if you can't escape anymore. Freeze, if you're weaker and might just go unnoticed. You feel that same trembling and stupor before an important conversation. Your body can't tell a saber-toothed tiger from an angry email from your boss. To the ancient alarm, a threat is just a threat. It can't read and it has no idea what century it is. It sees only one thing: something's wrong, and it hits the alarm. For millions of years, this worked flawlessly. The problem is the world changed, and the alarm barely did. Threats used to be simple and fast. A predator, a cliff, a rival tribe, spotted it, reacted, survived. A threat appeared and was gone within minutes. Today's threats are different, slow and invisible. A deadline hanging over you for a week. Debt, what other people think. You can't run from them and you can't bite in them, but your body still gets ready to run and fight. The hormones pour out and they're with nowhere to discharge. You sit still while inside you the chemistry of rescue is raging. And that's the most draining thing about anxiety. But there's something else your ancestors never had. Your brain learned to be scared of things that aren't there. It can invent a threat in advance. What if I get sick? What if I get fired? What if it all falls apart? To the ancient alarm, an imagined tiger is just as real. You replay a scary thought, and your body reacts as if it were true. So a loop begins. The thought scares the body scares the thought. And you spin in it for hours, even though nothing actually happened. This isn't weakness, and it's not a flaw in your character. It's a defense that's too good, running on empty. It shouts danger where there's only uncertainty, and modern life has endless amounts of uncertainty. That's why there are so many anxious people today. It's not that we've become weaker, it's that the ancient guard can't keep up with the new world. And now the most important part. Anxiety is not your enemy. It's a guard that loves you a little too much. It's ready to raise the alarm for the slightest chance of saving you. It can be unbearable, but it's always on your side. Anxiety itself isn't dangerous. It's just a wave. It rises, reaches a peak, and always falls back down. Your body physically can't hold anxiety at its peak for long. The hormones break down and the wave passes, even if you do nothing. So the first thing to understand, this will pass. It always passes. You're not broken. If anything, you work too well. And you can come to terms with this guard. Your body also has a reverse switch, a calming one. Its main lever is a slow exhale. A long exhale is a signal to the brain. There's no danger. You can relax. Breathe in for 4, out for 6, and the alarm quiets down. It's not magic, it's physiology. You're switching off the anxiety by hand. It also helps to simply name what you feel. This is anxiety. When you name the emotion, the reasoning brain takes over again. The alarm is loud, but it's not in charge. You are. And anxiety needs the very thing you hide it from. A release, movement, sleep. Talking burn off the hormones that have nowhere to go. Sometimes the body just needs to do what it prepared for to postpone. Put it all together and anxiety stops being a mysterious enemy. It's an ancient alarm inherited from your ancestors. It fires before thought, floods the body with hormones, and screams, run. Once, this saved your life at every bush. Today, it confuses a deadline with a predator and worries in advance. But it's the same system that kept your whole lineage alive. Next time your heart pounds for no reason, remember, it's not you breaking down. It's the ancient guard inside you doing its job far too hard. Tell it calmly, thank you, I see it, but there's no danger right now. Take a long exhale and let the wave fall. Anxiety isn't proof that something is wrong with you. It's proof that something inside you still works, something that saved people for thousands of years. You don't have to fear it. You just have to understand it. And then that same guard turns from an enemy into a very old friend. If this made it even a little easier, subscribe. Here we calmly explain how your brain and body really work. And what helps you with anxiety, write it in the comments.